do 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 do. Oh yay! Wow, would you look at that? It's a stream. So unexpected. I am magical when it comes to unexpected streams. There's a full 2 people watching. For some reason it says I'm doing Hearts of Iron 4, so let me fix that. I'll just change, come on, it doesn't consider. Just call it Unity. It probably thinks that's the thing. Well, you guys want to see my project? Do you want to see what I've been working on this weekend? Do you all want to see it? Are you guys... I need some yes. I need you to say yes, or we're just gonna stay on this screen forever. Okay, so... we've got some no's, I'm not sure. I don't know. You know what? Enough of you are excited. Let's go look at it. So, if you guys remember the Armored Patrol streams, I am now trying to make Armored Patrol, but non-Roblox. Yeah, it's fantastic. So let me show you guys the features. First off, I've gotten the basics of, you know, vehicles, driving vehicles. This is just a truck I made. So the steering's pretty legit. Stopping, it's lagging a little bit because I'm streaming. But it's not bad normally. So other than that, I've got my little gun here. And what's great about the vehicle, you can break it. If I shoot it enough, it should just start falling apart. Yeah. Like, fully destructible vehicle. Everything you can break on it. Even the glass. Yeah, look at that. I borked it. And not only that, not only if I shoot it, but if I drive into something else... Oi! Oh, look at that. I blew out my engine. Yes. It is beautiful. Also, is my... I don't know if the music's too loud. I think it's fine. Oh, congratulations on graduating, Alex Hansen. That's very exciting. Everyone give him a thumbs up. So yeah, that is literally what I've been doing for the past 2 days, pretty much. Just been programming this. I should probably make a way to reset the game without having to start it over and over, but I've been focusing on important stuff, like explosions and being able to shoot from the car while crashing into your enemy. Am I on? No. Oh no, both of us are pretty damaged. Fire at the enemy! Attack! Oh, that explosion oofed both of us. That's the end of us both. If you want to try this, the link is in the description. Just disclaimer, there's no way to actually close the game other than Alt F4. I haven't like put... I haven't put much into it yet. Thank you again, Alex. I'm just gonna play it one more time because I kind of enjoy blowing these cars up. It's kind of enjoyable. You know what I'm gonna do? I haven't actually done this before. I'm gonna put one car where the other car is going to... Ignore the blue thing. That was my original car. That was my first test car, and then I spent like 3 hours designing this truck. The issue is I have no clue where it's gonna land, but I have a feeling... Also, shift is to stop the car. There we go. If I put it like right... I'll put it right under so I can like kind of drop the car. That's gotta be... Oh, I think... If I hit the brakes right there, I think that'll work. And then space to get out of the car, E on the... You press E while looking at the seat. Puts you in the seat. Thank you, iSerix, for the suggestion to make an airplane. I am actually going to be adding helicopters and planes. I'm just tackling the simple vehicles first, because helicopters and planes are going to be much more complicated. Let's see how this goes. Do. Okay. Okay, we're on target, and I missed! Oh, I missed so bad. Oh shoot, I'm stuck in the car. That's it, guys. The series is over. All the series are over. I got stuck in a car and I died. The end. Thank you, Alex Hansen, for another $10 super chat. I will be invading these smaller islands like Madagascar, but as I've said before, I've actually already recorded part of the next episode. It just got so intense that I actually had to break it up because I was too tired to continue it at the time. Some interesting things happened globally. Unexpected world events. Break, darn it. Break. There we go. Oh, the parts are despawning. How sad. I need to make it so that... Okay, so let's actually start developing it. Oh, you know what? The reason it's lagging is probably because I have it open over here, too. So here it is. Here is the game. And I'm doing split view here because I'm fancy. I do want to put some seats in the back of this truck at some point. I feel like having a seat on both sides to, like, shoot out of the truck. AK-47s firing out of the truck. That might be pretty cool. Something I'm also going to do is, because it's way too much work to keep pressing the gun button, I'm just going to make it a little bit overpowered. Let's see. Simple gun script. Instead of doing get button down, we're going to do get button. There we go. And now we should be able to rapid fire with a pistol. Oh, you see, the bullets don't have actual physics. I did program recoil into them, though, because I thought it would look cool. So if you fire... Oh, the bullets are hitting themselves. That's an issue. That's an issue. They shouldn't be able to collide with other bullets. 1 second. Let me... Oh, no, they should be able to. I just need to make it a little bit slower. We'll do every other frame. If time dot frame count is an even number, do absolutely nothing. Let's see if that's any better. The recoil, the bullets won't actually hurt anything after they've hit the first thing. It's just for looks. That's slightly better, but that's still pretty trash. Okay, fine. We'll do down. Darn it. Or we can make, like, a delay, but I'm too lazy to do that right now, so... As it stands, what I want to do is I want to make the engine actually, like, degrade the car's performance as it gets damaged. So we have to close a ton of these. Here's the vehicle controller. So what we want to do is we want to go over to... There's a start motor torque. And then we have to do notify... public void notify engine damage. Vehicle engine. So we just need to tell the car when the engine is damaged. And we also have to do public void notify engine destroyed. Vehicle engine. I may make it so that you can have multiple engines at some point. I think for, like, planes, there's gonna have to be multiple. But for now, let's just work on this. So, we have to do max motor torque equals... engine.armor over engine.startArmor. Armor is just how much health is in it. So we do a ratio, how much it has over how much it should have, times how much the motor torque is normally. There we go, fantastic. And then, if the engine is destroyed, we are actually going to make it unusable. We just do max motor torque equals 0. And we do max brake torque. Actually, the brakes still work. I mean, assuming we still have pressure in the brake line for some reason. Except after it explodes, it isn't gonna work. But whatever. I don't think it really matters if people can brake. I don't think that really matters. So now that that's all set, all we have to do is go over to the engine. And when the engine is damaged, so here's damage, all we have to do is, we do have to notify the vehicle, so we'll just do public vehicle controller. We have to using nwh.wheelcontroller3d. And then we do, where was I? I was over here. Oh, using public vehicle controller. And then I think we will just do, when this wakes up, it'll just tell it. Because I have the engine over here, right? Do I? Yeah. Engine dot. Did I not make it public? No, I did. I just called a controller. Engine dot controller equals this. And then over here, we just do controller dot notify engine damage. And I mean, we don't really have to send this along, but we will in the future if we want multiple engines, so why not? That should be all set. And then when it breaks, we just have to do after the explosion, we'll do controller.notify engine destroyed, which should make it not able to drive at all. Send this along again. Okay, so now, depending on how damaged the car is, we should be able to do less with it. Oh my god, there's so much on my screen. I'm literally just gonna build this. It's easier to build the game. Oh, we've got an issue. What isn't set to an instance of an object? Do. There's nothing I enjoy more than fixing problems. You can actually tell me where line 73. Engine.controller equals. So engine must not exist, which means that I have to set it. So the truck. Actually, we're gonna do this for both of the trucks. Oh, no, never mind. These are going to each have their own. So, truck, we will lock that so it doesn't run away from us. This is the engine. I'm actually going to name it engine to make life a little bit easier. And then engine, bam, set it. Fantastic. Unlock things. Turn off the effect. Delete the copy of the truck. And that should be all set now, so I'm actually going to make it a... Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do something smart. I'm going to play, which is going to set literally everything up for the truck, right? And so instead of having the truck set everything up, because every part of the truck keeps track of which pieces are next to it. As you can see, each one keeps track of that so that if all of its neighbors break, it breaks too. But you don't want that to happen every time a vehicle's destroyed, so that doesn't make much sense. So what we do is we copy the version that already knows everything, and then it saves a lot of processor power. So now, in Prefabs, we're going to copy this truck that knows everything about itself already. Yep, that should be all set. Everything about it should be all set. Hopefully. And then we turn this off. Now, if we copy this in, this one should have its parts all set up already. Yep, and they are. And so now we turn off the debug. Oh, shoot. We want to move it all at once. We turn off the debug. So let's delete the original truck. Name this one truck. And now, since it's already all set up, we just have to go into our static variables and switch build vehicles to false, because it's already all set. And so in releases that you guys will play, this is going to be set to false, because I would have already set everything up for it. And now, boop, play. This truck should, oh, okay. Wheel collider ignore, wheel collider ignore. Something's not quite right there. That did kind of explode very slightly. Something happened over here as well. Engine, is the engine null again? No, it isn't. Oh. Well, that's not very good, is it? Let's lower it down a little bit to see if it's because it's falling. Is that better? Are you gonna get a little bit less angry now? Nope, you were flying into the air for some reason that I don't know. Let's figure that out, shall we? Something obviously wasn't copied across right. And I think I can actually put back the old truck so that we can figure this out. There we go. There's the old truck. Alright, so that one's not gonna fling in the air, right? No, but the other one will. Well, as long as I have the working one, I'm not very scared. The non-working one, though, that's slightly worrying. You know what it probably is? Who is the child of this? Do these even have rim colliders? I didn't think they did. No, they don't. Why are you guys making your own rim colliders? Are you guys setting everything up for yourselves? Max spring force 1500. I don't think these should exist, so let's remove the rim colliders. Let's see if that's better. No, that still exploded. Let's delete the copy. And let's see if it's something that happens when the car starts. So if we go into the resources prefabs truck and we murder it, and then we copy the truck in and we copy the truck out. Will that one freak out? No. Okay. Something that's changing when... I think it's because the wheels are getting compressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the truck up a bit so that the wheels won't be compressed or anything. Then we'll just pause it really fast. Okay, there we go. So no wheel compression happening here. Oh, they do have rim colliders after it starts. But I think now that we did all that, I still don't know what this is freaking out about. We'll figure that out in a bit. Now that that's all set, let's try to copy the truck in. So now if we put this in, they have a prefab connection. Now if I'm to copy this into the game... Oh, that's interesting. It is actually putting its wheel colliders onto these wheels. So it is an issue with the wheels. Why is it moving them in conjunction with that? Well, that's an interesting issue. I don't know why it's seeing its wheels as the other truck's wheels. Well, let's figure out how we're gonna fix this, because this is kind of important to fix. So we need everything to figure itself out. Outside of play mode. And that's going to be frustrating. But nevertheless, I'm gonna figure this out. It's because Streamlabs does that every single update. They do not stop making it do that. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Let's see. If we go to my donations. Where's the thing where it does that? It's really annoying. It needs to stop doing that. Donation settings. Settings. Oh, make this visible in my description. Stop it. It always does that. It's really annoying. I don't know what you mean by TTS. There we go, that's better. I'll fix my description as well. Yeah, I don't trust that. Okay, so that's better. That should be better. I'm still not doing it. I'm not dumb enough to think that someone won't use that in a bad way. Okay, so we've got all of this set up. How am I gonna fix this? I mean, technically the card isn't too laggy when it starts, but it's just unnecessary to have it do all that work in the beginning. Let's see. What we'll do is we will disable the wheels. And if they're disabled, they won't wake up. So we hit play. Okay, now it's all set, right? Except for the wheels. We re-enabled the wheels, but they haven't actually done anything yet. put the truck back so that the wheels are in the right place. For the most part. And now that that's all set, let's see if that's better. So now, if we put this in here, and we copy this somewhere, will it have it? No! No, it doesn't! What the heck? What if we shut off the vehicle controller script before as well? There we go. It literally isn't enabled, so it can't complain. Now that that's all set, this probably has quite a few. No? Okay. Now that that's all set, let's try this. Now if we put this in here. Now if we put this over here, and then re-enable things. Why did they enable themselves? So what the heck? Oh my god. It's sentient. It's sentient. It knows. It knows I'm trying to break it. How is it doing that? Vehicle controller off. Is it just gonna turn itself on again? No. Okay, so it's off. It is off. So now that it's off, I can copy it in here. Got it. And now if I turn it back on, everything should work fine. There we go. Right? No, something doesn't seem right there at all. Why is it... Something's not right there, gonna be honest. I gotta line things up right. Okay, so the wheels will be on. Controllers won't be. Right? I think that's good, and then... we hit play, is it gonna freak the heck out? Because it shouldn't collide, no. Okay, and now we're gonna pause it. We have to figure out where it is originally. I think that's what we have to do. So let's get the transform of the truck, copy component, play, let it fall, undo, paste everything back in, so now it's exactly where it was before. Fantastic. Okay, now I don't see how it could possibly complain. Alright, so if we copy that. Now if we re-enable these, and we re-enable the vehicle controller, does it work normally? Are these just popped? Is that what it is? Yeah, these just popped from falling. Okay, that doesn't answer the question though. Is the truck going to work if I paste it in? No. No, it won't. Okay, something is very wrong. I'm gonna figure this out. This may take a little bit. Okay, so the truck does not want to copy its wheels over, and I'm getting a weird error when I copy it, so let's assume that is the issue. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out the problem. So if I copy this over, it says... is that the same error I had before? Let's see. I copy it over. It says... the same field name is serialized multiple times in its parent's class. No, let's just copy this over to Google. Vehicle controller, mono behavior. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? This is gonna be really annoying. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oof, someone just got exposed. This is gonna be a really annoying one to fix. Oh boy. Oh, that's it probably because they're named the same. I think that's it, guys. I think we found it. Make sure I don't break the connection between them, though. Why did you rebuild the entire scene for that? Oh my god, was it that big of a change? Maybe that was the issue. Holy moly. Okay, let's see if that's better. Are you happy now? Let's see. Nope, it's not happier. However, we will see if it has the same problem. Well, I knew that worked already if you copy it directly, so that's not the issue. The issue is when you hit play, let it run, and then we try to copy it. Yep, same issue. Man, this is a weird one. I may have to just have it do all the other stuff separately. Unbreak the prefab connection. What is wrong? Man, I am pretty confused here. Fine, stream chat, got it. Oh, the Discord window goes there. I fixed it. It should be fixed. Everything should be fixed. Okay, I think I may actually have to stop the stream to figure this out. I know that rigid body is renaming, so maybe if I rename that everywhere. Don't know how many areas I had that though. Vehicle piece. Oh, I found the issue. I found it. This shouldn't be here. That shouldn't be there. And in glass piece, did I do the same thing? No, I didn't. I think that's actually the issue. And now if I copy truck in. Shoot. Again. It's doing it again. It still doesn't like it. I mean, that was an issue I had before, though, so there should be one thing fixed at least. Wait, it didn't give me any errors. That may be good. Okay, wait. So if I do that, and I hit play... Let's fix this first. This may be part of the problem. We have in the awake. Engine.controller equals this. Now the engine should not be null. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I have it in car root, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, it's because of that. This car here is the one that's giving the error. I think it's time to say goodbye to this. I mean, unless I put I'll put a little engine on it. Why not? We'll make this cube the engine. Vehicle, engine, armor. We'll do 50. We'd have to give it a particle system and stuff. Oh, that's so annoying. Why did I make this so complicated? No, we'll just copy everything over from the other engine. Where is the truck's engine? We'll just copy the particle system over here. Bam. Pretty great. And finally, if we go over back to the engine, there should be, oh, I know what that is. So explosion range, we'll do 2 and 100 because it's tiny. And then particle system is its own particle system. The explosion object will be the explosion object we're using. Bam, it shouldn't be able to complain anymore. Oh, that was all in play mode? You've got to be kidding me. Oh no. Oh, that means I'm gonna lose all of that. That is messed up. Ah. Darn it. I saved all of that though, so it's okay. Just have to copy that particle system again. This is why you pay attention to when your game is playing. There we go, that's why it wasn't. Oh, it's very squashed. The particles here are very squashed. You know what? I don't even care. at this point. Doesn't really matter to me. Looking pretty good. Fantastic. So you're off. You should also be off. There we go. Now we should have literally no errors when we hit play. That error should be gone. You've got to be kidding me. Where is it now? Oh, did I actually fix the engine is here, but it still has to be set to the car route. Yeah, okay. Bam. Okay, that should be better. Oh my god, turn off the particles. Stop it. They're not supposed to be exploding yet. Oh, wow, so nice. Look, if I shoot... Oh. Are you kidding me? There we go. That's better. Now, if we do this, watch this. I can explode. I can explode it. Look at that. It's... Oh! I like how the car is still there. That's the best. It's technically still there. It's just the main part of it fell off. Great. Okay. Fantastic. Truck. I have fixed almost everything about you. Will you please let me, like, copy you? Oh, wait, it wasn't in play mode. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting it to work in play mode. Okay, play mode. Go. Pause. Okay, truck. Will you let me copy you? Wait, it did? Could this be? No. The wheels are still broken. Wait. They may have went to the right spot. Okay, wait. Will it calm down? Oh, it broke. But it calmed down! It did it. Everything in the car broke, though. So we just have to do that without letting the car absolutely destroy itself. We have to catch it. We have to catch the car. Okay. Wait, but we have the copier right here. So all we have to do is, like, kill its velocity. Turn off the rigid body. Turn off gravity. It still goes flying even with the gravity off. Wow. But the great thing is it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, so how do we kill velocity on it? Okay, so we're just gonna very carefully... Oh, no, that'll remove it from the wheels. Oh, darn it, it's because of the wheels starting there. But I think I can actually fix that now. This is gonna take quite a few tries to get it right. Okay, so, we do the car. We do the main truck. We disable gravity on it. So it's just gonna float there. There we go. So all the wheels are all set. Now if we copy this over here, and we bring it over here, it shouldn't freak out. It shouldn't freak out. But it still freaks out because it wants to. So why not? It's keeping track of the wheel's position somewhere. I need to figure that out though. Darn it. Vehicle controller. Yeah, the wheels are keeping track of their position. Where is it though? Where's my wheel script? That doesn't even exist anymore. Code, vehicle, this shouldn't exist. I meant to get rid of that. That's right. Is that right? Yes, that is right. That pops the wheel. Then we go into our dependencies. We go into the wheel controller. We open up our wheel controller. Okay, and now, is it keeping track of its position? There's the wheel. Wheel. Okay, so it's got the wheel down here. And it has, there it is, world rotation, world position. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to make this set itself when it wakes up. So, how are we going to do that? That's a great question. Because the world position, it should be storing it in local position, honestly. That would be much, much easier. So the problem is it's setting the world position. Okay, so wheel controller. There's gotta be an awake in here somewhere. Void. Okay, initialize. Huh. Well, that seems right. Because it is setting the world position to the position of the visual. Okay, so if it's setting it to the position of the visual, is my visual getting messed up? Because it is true that it was messed up before, and maybe that 1 second where it moves is the problem. Shoot. I'm actually just going to copy all of this into Awake as well. And see if that helps at all. So there is our car. We can enable its rigid body again. Wrong car. Truck, rigid body back on. Turn on gravity. Everything looks all set to me. We're gonna copy this over here. We put this over here. And the awake function, it should... No. So what is it doing before then to make it fly out like that? Is the controller waking it up before it's actually... What we could do is we could turn down all the force and stuff. Yeah, if only I was like 1000% sure how all this worked. I'm no physics expert, but let's see. So if we do total force equals 0, or vector 3.0, get rid of all of the force it has. How many trucks have I added? Oh my god. What is this? What is this even a part of? Okay, that was odd. If we copy this here now. Nope, it is still freaking the heck out. We're so close. I just need to get this thing to stop freaking the heck out. Gonna be honest, this is kind of trash. I don't know why I'm having this issue. See, if it's probably in the documentation too for this. 1 second. Where's my wheel controller? Documentation. Here's the manual. Fantastic. Okay, where's fixed update? We're gonna add something here. I'm gonna add public void initialized. No. Public bool initialized equals false. I think the physics step is coming in before this can happen, so after this happens, initialized equals true. And so now we can say, if it isn't initialized, return. Don't do anything until you're initialized, man. Okay, so now it's probably still not gonna work. But I'm getting a better idea on why this is happening. Oh, that did it. That did it. There we are. It's in the right spot now. That's gonna do it. Come on. Don't die. No! You've got to be kidding me. The wheels are in the right spot at least. I guess that's preferable to it completely freaking out. Oh, so close too. Like it's half working. You've got to be kidding me. It just gets completely flung into like another universe. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say, well, at least it's kind of working temporarily. Let's see what else we can do to try to fix this. Okay, so that one falls fine. So what else needs to be Transform rotation. I mean... Just gonna throw in a few more safety checks here. I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything though. We got one step closer. No, that still's going flying. Yeah, I don't know where it's being flung from. That's the question. Where is this happening? It's not gonna let me change that, is it? Oh, no, it's actually a flow. Okay, great. Turn the velocity to 0. What else do we have? Acceleration equals vector 3.0. Wheel dot... equals 0. Wheel dot... RPM should equal 0. Wheel dot... should equal 0 right now. Wheel dot... velocity equals vector 3.0. Wheel dot... not gonna mess with that. Okay, 80 years later, maybe, just maybe, it's going to fall properly. No, but the other truck's still working, which means that, like, at least I'm not breaking anything. I think. Right? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I'm not breaking literally everything under the sun. I don't know if awake or start runs first. Now, all of this stuff should probably happen no matter what. And then it gets initialized right there. I will figure this out, Unity. You will not fling my truck into the air forever. Oof. 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 Man, the force is being exerted on that thing. It's just getting crushed into the ground. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't even turn it in a normal direction. Oh, there it goes. So now it wants to work. Why couldn't you do that before? Yeah, we have to figure out what's causing this to happen. This is rather annoying. So we've reset like everything possible. Oh, this is tiring. Bye, car. I need to look a little bit closer at what's actually happening. Okay, so there's everything. This is wheel Wait. Oh no, I swear if that's the issue, I'd be so dumb. Oh my god! It's reversed. Why is it reversed? It's doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. I found it. I found the issue. I found it. That's it. That's the problem. There's something wrong in the code. Okay, so I'm actually going to have to contact the guy who made this. Because there is an issue. It is saving the opposite of what it's supposed to have. But that's fine because I can actually fix that. Great. So that's it. It's doing the opposite of the Bitmask it's supposed to be doing. So I can get rid of everything I've been doing. I really should have thought of that earlier. That was a lot of time wasted. So what we have to do is we have to find the scan ignore layers. So wheel.scan. I didn't think it would let me do it that easily. I need to go into the... Great. I'm going to have to contact them. Really? Okay. So if we go into the API... Well, I'm happy I figured that out. That's important. But why is it doing the opposite? Is there some byte logic here? Okay, let's see. Scan layers. Scan ignore layers. Okay, so it's got to be in here. Scan ignore layers. I cannot believe I missed that. Wow, what are the chances? Well, the nice thing is I found it. So, now that I found it, I actually have to find it in the code. There it is. Scan ignore layers. 120. Oh god, I don't know how to do byte masks. Yeah. I don't know how to make a byte mask. Masks and flags. Oh, yes. I know that you could use a B, but that's in C#7. So if I want... Oh, bit shifting. Okay. Yep. This is going to be a fun day. Let's figure out what layers we want to be ignoring. So the scan ignore layers should be... They should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 12. Which ones are they? Vehicle and ignore raycast and wheel collider ignore. Okay, so ignore raycast 2, 2 and 13. So 2 and 13. Oh, this is gonna be fun. 2. Well, just for testing's sake, if I make it OX13, that should be the wheel ignore layer. Did that actually change it, though? What's being serialized wrong, so I think we're actually going to have to unserialize the field. And then we can do the hard number there, which should reset... So that's actually kind of annoying, because now I'm going to have to redo this again. Okay, delete the truck here. If we make it non-serialized... And then we delete the truck in here. Put the truck in. Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. We have to play it first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what I did here. Where is that? Oh shoot, I can't see it unless it's serialized. Okay. That makes things a little bit more complicated, doesn't it? Alright, so scan ignore layers. For some reason it put... Ah, how do I do bit masking? I don't remember how to do bit masking. I had to do it before. Unity layer mask. So, can I just make it 13? I know that's a little bit simple, but that may actually work. Okay, so what did it make it? Question of the day, what did it actually do? Well, first off, we're not doing 13. There's one of our issues. We're doing wheel collider ignore. Maybe if we just do 1, it won't break it. Let's see, if we copy the truck, we hit play. These should be... Why did it put it to mixed? Why did it do that? That's an issue. Where is it changing it? Aha! When it starts, it inverts it. But we only want that to happen once. So you know what? It's easier if we just comment that out. So now that that's already happened, now if we copy this into here and copy it back again. Ta-da! That's it. That's it. All done. And that means that I can turn the vehicle builder on. And it should set up the vehicle. But the issue is that isn't going to be reversed. Because it's already there. But this one is already reversed. So what we do is we delete this one, put in the copy. Aha! And now that one's going to be set up because we have the thing enabled, right? Yep, everything's set up. And now we make a copy of this truck. This is the truck we make a copy of. So we'll actually delete this. Put this truck in. Now it's all set. And now we switch build vehicles to false because we no longer want to do all that work. And now, there we are. And if we copy in another one, it should have all the stuff already done. So the computer doesn't have to do it again. And it does, and if we hit play, it doesn't explode. That's it, guys. That was so much work. So much work. But that's it. It's fixed. That was a complicated one. It was because it was actually flipping it every time it started. So when we copied it, the copies were getting flipped to the opposite of what it was supposed to be. And now it is all set. So let's go ahead and celebrate by hopping in to our vehicle and crashing it into our other vehicle, both of which should work fine. Bam! Bam! Oh, you know what I should do? I've got an idea. Hi, Patrick Smith. Thanks for the nice comment. Oh, I'm so happy that worked. Oh no, I tried to use the brakes! Oh, I failed. Oh, there goes the windshield. Okay, let's try that again. Boop. Boop. Okay, here we go. And now, if we use the ramp to get some extra speed, I wonder if we can make the entire thing explode. I am using, it's called like wheel controller, because the Unity's default wheel controller kind of sucks, and I'm not good enough at physics to make my own, so I'm using a wheel controller someone else made. It is paid, on the asset store. I've had to edit it a lot, though, to work for what I need it for. But the base physics are all in there, and it does work very well for that. Here we go. Ready? Gaining some speed. Way, bam! That was actually slightly disappointing, gonna be honest. I'm just gonna shoot at the other car while I run into it. Oh, my car's kind of damaged. So was that car, though. I think this last hit will blow it up. Oh, yeah! Look at that. Beautiful. And now my car barely works. That car doesn't work anymore. But if I actually shoot at my own engine, I don't think I'll actually be able to hit it. There we go. There we go. That's good. Look at that. Now both the cars are dead. Happy ending. I'm actually wondering how many trucks I can support in the game. I know Unity's physics aren't too bad. And another cool thing is that each truck is technically one rigid body, so I wonder if I could get, like, the game's gonna have to support like 50 vehicles at once, so it should definitely be able to do 5 without any lag. And it can. I'm just gonna go into my window, window. Oh, where's my profiler? There's my profiler. I'm getting a good. I have to move my profiler over to the right so that I can see the rendering. I'm getting 200 FPS. Good. Very good. So with 5 trucks, 200 FPS. Let's just copy these. How about 10? 10 trucks. Then again, I have a GTX 1080 Ti, so if it didn't good performance, I'd be really worried. Now I'm getting about 100 FPS, but most of the time I'm getting more than that. And I probably have a lot of optimization I can do. So yeah, I'd say that the performance, and that's while recording, and that's in editor. An editor is always slower than a finished build. Great. That's very good. It'll be better once it's multiplayer. I wonder if I can get all the cars to explode at once. If I just, like, if I blow up one next to the other one. Explosion should damage nearby cars. So if I put these two, like, right next to each other so that they both explode. And if I break the top off of this hood here, push it off. Now I'm gonna shoot at the engine block. I have to get a little bit further away. There we go. Just keep shooting at it. This is a small gun, so it isn't the fastest at damaging things. Shoot out the windshield too while I'm at it. Why not? Although the windscreen should be destroyed when it explodes. Oh! Whoops! That was a bit of a kerfluffle there. It's fine. Explode! Explode! I will damage... Oh, there we go. And it doesn't look like the range on the explosion is enough. I'm gonna need to raise that range a little bit, but that's easy to do. All we have to do is just go into the... Oh, you know what? These all have prefab connections, so if I go into the prefab and I just change the engine in it. The explosion range to say like 20. And now, let's build and run again. I don't know how big the explosion should be. I think this is actually going to destroy like the entire car, and I don't think that's what I want. It's probably going to be way overkill. Puts at a lot of damage right there. Oh yeah, it's barely even moving. I'm gonna have to go in there with my gun. There we go. Oh, that didn't actually do that much still. Maybe it's the force and not the range. I'm not doing something right. Make the explosions a bit better in a bit. See that? It destroys the car itself, but the range at 20 should push it a bit further out from that. Or maybe it just didn't change it in the scene. It's also a possibility. No, it definitely did. So let's go ahead and look at the code. At explosion force, a little bit lower than the position. Oh, I guess what's probably more important is the force there, and well, let's try that. If we expand the amount of, it looks like it breaks it, they just don't get flung. So we'll move the explosion force up quite a bit. We'll do like 20,000. And we'll do that in the main one. So we'll double it first. We'll do 10,000 explosion force. So now if I shoot at this car's engine enough, come on, friend. Explode. Oh, that looks pretty good. I mean, I think it could use some more force. It's an explosion, right? It's not like being pushed. Things should go flying. I mean, that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna modify the code a tiny bit. There we go, let's see if that's any better. I'm still proud of my truck design. I think it looks pretty truck-like, considering I wasn't using a guide or anything for it. I was originally going for a Humvee, but then I realized that I was not going in the right direction. Yeah, if you do it exactly at the position of the engine doesn't actually move. So you need to do that -1 at least, just so that it moves the engine block. I mean, we can try moving the range up. I just don't want it to be too ridiculous. Like 25 seems a bit much to me, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't seem to really fling everything, does it? Oh, you know what a part of that is? It's because some of the pieces, it's only doing it to the pieces, so the broken pieces aren't getting affected. So what we have to do is... Oh. Okay, so yeah, that's a thing I have to do. Else... Piece... Else... Rigid body other... equals piece dot get component rigid body. Other dot if other is not equal to null. Other dot add explosion force. Add the exact same explosion force. And this should actually make the entire car lurch backwards now. Just kind of the effect I want. It should make broken pieces, so let's just break a bit of the car. So like now, if it explodes, it should make all of those pieces go flying. Didn't really. Each of these does have a rigid body too. For each collider in hit. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know why it's not moving at all. I mean, I can just add more power and hope that that does something, but I'm actually going to look at Unity's page on explosion force. Let's see. Add explosion force. So, explosion position, the center of the sphere, yep. Radius, upwards modifier. I'll do 2 for that. then we're gonna try impulse. Let's try that out. Wee. Oh, that was so weak. That was so weak still. Why is it so weak? Jeez. We're getting into like really big numbers. And so I don't want to like be ridiculous, but this is just really, really weak. Oh, accidentally broke the windshield. That was slightly better. Just keep multiplying it by 10, I guess. Is it getting better? I honestly can't tell at this point. I want to think it's getting better. Let's just make the explosion force like so ridiculously big that we will actually be able to tell if it's different. Once again, disappointing. Something is very wrong. It shouldn't be acting like this. If I do that, and then bring the numbers a little bit more reasonable. But gizmos are so annoying. I might, though. If this keeps being annoying, I may have to do a visual debug. Yeah, that didn't really do much at all. But there is a chance that this is just not happening instantly, so I'm gonna do public IEnumerator do explosion. And then what we'll do is we'll skip a frame. So we will do start coroutine and do explosion. Because I think the timing is part of what's wrong. I don't think the pieces are breaking first. So explosion object, instantiate, and then we're gonna do yield return null. Well, no, that's fine. We can do that at the same time. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do we'll skip a frame here. And we'll do this separately, all of this. See if that's any better. No, the difference should be that... Oh, wait. We need to get the force and stuff way up again. Yeah, fix that up. Put the force at like 10,000. See if that's gonna work. 10 should be like the entire thing. But this should work fine now. I have a feeling skipping a frame is gonna help because it'll give the objects time. Oh yeah, that did it. Okay. Yep, that was it. Well, would you look at that? So it was skipping a frame that fixed it. So let's turn down the force of that explosion a bit. Okay. So now... turn this down a bit. I'm thinking same force, less range. Much less range. I want it to damage nearby vehicles, but I don't want it to I don't want you to be able to just suicide bomb to literally destroy a tank. Still a bit much. I like how it flips around and absolutely smashes the other truck. Okay, I think that's the range we want for it. Now we have to make it so that objects closer to the engine take more damage than objects far away. So let's go back over here and figure that out. So first thing we have to do is damage it, and we're going to do the damage is going to be equal to so we will do explosion force which is what do we have that at right now? I think we have it at like 10,000. So we'll do explosion force divided by 100. And then that should be... that should be 100. And then explosion force divided by 100. And then we divide that by the distance. So divided by vector 3 dot distance between the collider dot transform dot position minus, oh, and this dot transform dot position. So then it won't just absolutely wreck everything it touches. It'll kind of taper off the amount of damage. Okay, here we go. Firing at engine. Engine is braking, 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 braking. And there's a bit of damage, but the back of the truck is still functional. But that's mostly because it wasn't in range. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn down the explosion force a little bit more. We'll do explosion force divided by 500 here. And over here, I'm going to do explosion force times 100. Because I want it to fly. I want these things to really go flying. So back over here again, let's attack this car. It's very damaged. It's getting smoke. Oh, the explosion. And look, it blows up the front of the car, but it goes into the cabin a bit, but it's not like ultimate death. Everything isn't gone. I think that's good for the amount of like destruction. But the amount of things flying is disappointing. I want more things to go absolutely flying. So let's figure out why this is happening. First off, let's make sure that these, when it breaks, it sets the layer. And then it makes the rigid body. Sets the mass of the rigid body to the start armor amount. Its parent becomes null. It deletes it in 1 minute. Okay, so you know what? I think we just have to raise the amount of force going into the flying part of it. So back over here. Let's do times 1,000. Because now we got one thing right. I have not tried the new material manager. Do you mean the like visual scripting for it? Okay, that's not terrible. I think this is actually working. Add 2 more zeros to the end of that and we might be good. I actually used Shader Forge before, so I'm assuming it's pretty similar to that. Shader Forge is how I set up my shader for Project Vooperia. That was not fun. Shaders are not fun. Why do you not explode in a direction? Ah. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna figure out why the heck this is happening. Maybe it's in local position. Maybe that's why. If I switch it to local position. Huh. You know, I wonder if that's it. If it's it not being in local position that's breaking it. This could just absolutely break it, but it could also make it work. No, it just falls. It's not actually applying any force. I'm gonna debug to make sure it's actually getting to this point. It's breaking them, so it should be getting to that point, but at this point, I have no clue. Should say working in chat. Is there a search function? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. It is not saying working. I'm gonna rewrite this to just be more generic. Rigid body, ridge equals. Ridge is null. How about that? There was an error. That may mean it. That may mean I figured it out. Let's just hope this doesn't go absolutely flying all over the place. Actually, no, that is the hope. Please go flying all over the place. Okay. That's it. That was the problem. So now we can turn explosion force down to something that actually isn't ridiculous anymore. Let's go and... Okay. Bam. Engine. Cut off a 0. 2 zeros. Let's see if that works. Okay, a little bit more power than that. It does shatter the windows. And you can actually see the shockwave in it. Okay, that's good. I like that. I think that's gonna do it. So now let's test running vehicles into each other in the full build. Let's see how this looks. Okay. One of you lucky trucks are gonna get a little bit of a collision here. Shift to enable parking brake. And here we go. Come on, instant explosion. Nope, nope, I did damage that engine quite a bit, though. You know what? Darn it. I'm fine with having two explode at once. Whoa! Beautiful. And the nice thing is, if any debris falls onto one of these trucks, it'll damage them. Now I can just steal another truck. I have a truck army. Truck god. Bring it on. You may think your trucks are so great, but look at these. Look at the versatility. Look, they can handle rough terrain. The suspension is beautiful. Okay, so we're just gonna line these up. So no, we'll do this. We'll do this in the editor. We'll grab all of these. And we will move them over here. Uh-oh. It's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to rotate all of them at once. Control click it. Shoot. Can I not rotate them all, like, fancily? That's not what I want. Local, global. Nope. Well, that's frustrating. But what I can do is I can make them all a child of something. And then I can turn that child. There we go. Happy with that. And now we remove them all from the child. This is about half as many vehicles as the game should be dealing with. Look at that. Beautiful. It's not lagging the editor. The game isn't lagging either. Let's get in. And let's check this out. Oh, we got caught on the ramp. Actually, let's do this in full mode. It's much more fun. And I think this is the last one we're gonna do before I end the stream. I am not reading the chat because I am busy working on this. There's a lot of concentration required, guys. Lots of concentration. Okay, let's check it out. Do. This is it. Who will win? One truck or the 90 other trucks? Oh no, I missed! How did I miss? How did I miss? They were literally everywhere and I still missed. Oh, I just turned on the brake accidentally. Try not to do that. Well, that was pretty lame. I missed like 80 trucks. Brake. Whoosh. Backing up. There we go. Now we go forwards. Here we go. Let go here. Slow down a little bit. Oh, I kind of landed on that one. That was kind of bad, though. Once again, I'm just trash at doing jumps. I have to go a bit slower. I know, 2 hours. This has been like my entire weekend. These trucks have been a lot of work, but they look awesome. They function as I want them to. It makes me very happy. Very happy indeed. The performance isn't bad either, which is very important to me. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was beautiful. That was great. Let's just take another one. Get ready. Bam! Another car beat up. And actually, if I explode this car next to all these other cars, should do a bit of damage. The beautiful smoke plumes. It's wonderful. Yes, this is fantastic. Something I didn't show you guys is you can also pop tires. If you shoot tires, you can pop them. Although that didn't seem to work. So we have an issue with the tires again. Oh no, that's not good. No, there we go. That's popped. For some reason, it was holding it up. But you see how it's leaning over now? It's because I popped it. Yeah, see? Shoot the tire, pops the tire. Now the steering's all off. The car is now permanently tilted. Good, because this is actually based off of a Roblox game. I'm trying to copy Armored Patrol here, pretty much. No, the trucks are made by hand. It's not one mesh, so I just use primitives. Though I do have Pro Builder. I used it to make a cylinder. Whoosh. Whoosh. Way! I got that to explode. Ish. Physics are fun. I like how it's just kind of going through the glass. There we go. The physics are a little bit weird, but I'm not gonna complain. Break all the glass. Break it all. I think that's gonna be enough for today, guys. I think I've done a good. Maybe I'll add like RPGs. I may make a like repair class that can like repair the vehicles, but only the parts that haven't like flown off of them. But yeah, this has been ultimately successful. The vehicles work very well. Although I still do want to try something. I want to try this at full speed, which means we're just going to get all of these trucks. And I guess the real test is doing 40 trucks, because this is about the size of the game. So if it can handle 40 trucks with no lag, that means that the game is going to be pretty much lag-free. And I'm sure I can do some optimizations. Captain, I'll figure that out after I end the stream. It's about to end anyways. Okay, yep, that is lag. So at that level, there is lag that can be felt. And that's probably because of physics. Let me see. If we look at the profiler. Yeah, physics are like 90%. Yep. Yep. So physics are taking a toll. So we can actually do a few things. Well, the first thing is going to be going into physics and turning on adaptive force. See if that helps at all. Is it still just as bad? It's still just as bad. We can actually try to turn the wheels on these. To single ray mode. So I'm not sure what kind of effect that's going to have on the steering. If I'm on single ray mode, it should do a lot less calculation work. Oh yeah, that is far better. So single ray mode it is, even if the steering's a little bit less realistic. It's about double the FPS now. Okay, so if that's all set, now we're going to do one more thing. And it's important we don't mess with this too much. We want to do project settings, physics. Oh no, we do edit project settings time. And we turn the physics time step up a little bit. At one point, it'll become noticeable, but we just have to find when that point is. Like this, that just made it so much faster. I just have to make sure it's not obvious that I'm changing it. So let's actually build and run that. I think that 40 player may be good, and not everyone will have a vehicle. I can also probably do a bit more. But I can still feel a bit of lag. I don't know if that's because of the physics. Yeah, the physics time step is causing everything to get a little bit meh. So we're gonna undo that. I just have to make sure that the wheels still aren't freaking out. If they are, that means that I have to switch it back to single ray mode. Nope, that looks fine now. It's so much more physics work, though. Render distance doesn't really affect anything. It's physics that's causing the issues. If I made the wheel controllers skip every other frame, I'm not sure how that'll work, though. We'll see how that acts. Let's try that. That'll make the player still smooth, but it may make the vehicles a little bit choppy. Where is that? Dependencies, wheel controller. I'm interested into whether this looks horrible or not if I do this. If we'll do private. Or we'll do even equals not even. Okay, so this should skip half frames. Yeah, that makes it much faster. But the question is, will that make everything freak out on the wheel side of things? They are kind of jumbling. Let's see how driving is. Yeah, that's not good enough. That's not accurate anymore. So I'm going to have to figure out other ways to make it faster. But what's nice is that I have a lot of ways to do that. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to end the stream here, and I will see you all next time.